That was unexpected. We were just coming in here to fill the feeders, and we had 15 minutes till the feeder was going to go off. So we're like, hey, let's just sit here for 15 minutes, let this feeder ring, and see if anything runs in. So while we were sitting here, we're just going through the pictures, and we're like, yeah, there's a little boar coming in every day around 9, right around when the feeder goes off. That feeder went off. That boar came from behind us, walked right in front of us, 10 yards, looked at us, walked over and started eating. So at that point, luckily I brought a little 22. I wasn't really planning on shooting a hog with it, just figured we'd like to carry something in with us. So it's either a pistol or a little rifle. One shot to the head. So let's go check this hog out. Nice little boar. Not ginormous, but I think I'm going to make jerky out of the whole thing. I think I'm going to cut this boar down and have a whole jerky hog. Now's when the work begins. The 15 minutes was easy, but now we got to go back and clean them out. First we got to bring some food in, top this feeder off, set the camera back up again, put the card back in. But we'll get him loaded up and we'll see you back at the house.
Yeah. I'm ready to eat that shit.
Yeah, I got this too.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's what we that shit like from the corner out.
So what we have here is what I call hog juice. It's more of like a syrup, but it's an apple syrup, and you dump this down, and the hogs will just devastate the area you dump it in. They'll dig it up, root it up, eat the dirt, eat the sand, and chew on a log, you know what I mean? I take it over there and I dump it on a log, and then we throw a bunch of corn around it. They'll actually eat that log to get this hog juice off of it. It's a good attractant and something that keeps them busy, keeps them coming back, because that smell will stay on there. We'll dump it on the trees and dump it around and throw corn on top of it, and the hogs will just devastate it and tear it up. bought a spreader bar for an elk.
Yep. Just plan on getting bigger hogs. You told me they were 300 pounders out there.
Ready? Alright, I'll let him go. I couldn't hold it no longer. Should be good. Yeah.
Rank board. I had the cops here.
Time to do the weight.
A little over 100.
100?
A little over, yeah.
Yeah.
What would you try about?
Grab the camera. So we got right there a little over 100 pounds. Hold on, let me let go of it. Perfect.
Brings it back.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always.
We got that all cut down. Now I got to, it's all quartered up and separated. I'm gonna go and get home, get it in a cooler, get it iced down. Ronnie's got some meat too. He's gonna try some ribs. I'll let you know how that comes out. And see you guys back at the house. All right, time to get some ice. Place the ice. We're gonna go with a bag. This place is where it's at, $2.50. And you get a decent price. Look at that. Get this tied up. All right, so we got home, we got the Yeti. So I got the meat in the truck, we got the bag of ice. Now let's get this hog out and get that meat on ice. I always like to put a little bit on the bottom, just that way the meat's laying on ice, and then put ice on top of it. I didn't take a cooler along this morning because I wasn't planning on harvesting anything. Get it all iced down. We'll let her in there for a few days and drain it out. It was a boar, so ain't gonna be the best of meat right off the bat. But we'll get her drained out and let it marinate overnight. All right, so we had our jerky marinating overnight. And I'm gonna put it in the dehydrator. There's two types of dehydrators on the market. Just in case you're gonna go out and get one. They have one that has like a coil in the top that the coil just gets hot and creates heat inside of it. And then they have one like this one that's got a fan, a heater, and a blower motor inside of there, so it blows hot air down into these different trays. This is the one to get. I've messed with the ones with the coils and never had good luck with them. It's something, I don't know, I just know that I've never had a problem with one that has a forced air blow unit through the top of it. This one's a game winner. I think this one came from Academy. It was relatively cheap. I've gone through a few of them over the years. You're gonna run the meat at 155. You're always doing meat, it's gonna be the higher temperatures. You get down to the fruits and vegetables, you get down to the 95-degree setting, that's your fruits and vegetables. And then just goes up from there. Just doing nuts and stuff like that. Herbs and spices, because the herbs are so thin. You run those way down low. But let's get the jerky out and we'll start loading these trays up. Put it around. We got a drip pan in the bottom, so that catches all the drippings. And then pretty much we'll go around in a circle here, get it loaded up, stack the trays, get it plugged in, 155, run it for a few hours, check it, maybe rotate a tray or two, bring the bottom trays to the top. We'll see how it goes here. So here's our jerky, and it looks good. It took and sucked up about all the juice in there. And gave it a nice brown color, which is what we're looking for. And does it ever smell good? So we'll get these just put around here in even pieces, lay them out, stretch them out. Don't want them balled up. All right, so we got our meat in. And I'll do this with a whole hog, you know what I mean? You can do it with deer, hogs. It just depends on how much jerky you eat. Like, I'll run through this jerky pretty quick. And then, of course, if I have friends over, it goes even faster. But here we go. That's what we got going on. And then we got 3 trays down in. Just nice and spread out. So we'll get this lid on. We got our temperature set, 155, and we'll get her plugged in, and that'll be that. We'll come back and check it here in a little bit, and we'll have jerky. All right, so we're in 5-6 hours now, and it's to the point where our jerky is starting to get to where we have some pieces that are done. So now we can selectively, or we can try some. It's good. It's perfect. We can start pulling some of these pieces off. I'm putting them in a bag. Like, some of them are a little thicker, so you have a moisture level in there that still needs to be taken down. You see how it's still kind of squishy. the rest of this. Now the rest of this we'll keep an eye on. About every half hour we'll come back and check and be able to pull more and more off until there's nothing left.